Hola, buenos tardes. Mi nombre es Ferica. Es muy importante estudiar español, pero la formación. Hello, my name is Ferica. Good afternoon. It is important for me to study Spanish for pharmacy. That's what I said. Yes, y'all, I am taking Spanish the first week of pharmacy school. I live here in San Antonio, so that is like a big deal. That is one of the classes that I am currently doing, and I'm excited about it. Low-key excited. My background is French. I'm really good with the basics of French, but Spanish is not my forte, but I'm trying. So I am so excited to tell y'all about my first week of pharmacy school. I was able to get my preschooler out there on the bus like a big boy. My husband dropped the older kids to school, so that was a real smooth transition. I picked out our clothes the week prior, so I had all my outfits out. I had my son's outfits out, so all I had to do was get up, grab the outfit. I already had it hanging up. I got a quick snippet of that as well, and I'll let you guys see that. So currently for my classes as a pharmacy student, I am using an iPad to work out of. That's where everything is at for me. This is my iPad Generation 10, and then I have a few Bluetooth pens that I use work wonders. I prefer it over the Apple Pen because when I lose these, I don't get upset. They run like $16 a piece. So I'm currently using the Notability app. I am able to get a lot of my information out on this. That's my kids upstairs. But I have my different sections. So I'm in fall 2025. I'm currently taking Spanish. I'm doing my applied pharmacy lab. I'm doing medicinal chemistry. I'm also doing the basic to pharmacokinetics. And then the basic to pharmacokinetics, what the body does to the drug. And that's all with how we metabolize it, first pass effect. And that's usually when it's metabolized by the liver and it's excreted through the body. It's a little quick summary of what it's all about. Yeah, and we go through graphs and different calculations. That's my first class. And then I already gave you guys a little bit of that Spanish. And then I'm also taking medicinal chemistry, and it's basically, right now we're kind of doing a refresher of organic chemistry too. Not too bad, but this is something real cool I want to show y'all. So as you learn the different compounds in chemistry, as you can see this right here, this is salicylic acid, okay? Salicylic acid is aspirin. It originated from the plant, the willow bark, for pain relief. And this is your carboxylic acid right here. Then you have a benzene or arrow going on. So these are basically what your drugs look like. And of course, it's like more different. We have a lot more different compounds. I'll also show you guys another cool one. This is sildenafil citrate, also known as Viagra. But this is basically the compound for that, which you have a lot going on. As you can see, this is the compound. So we're basically going into all that for medicinal chemistry, and we have an exam on Tuesday, and I'm low-key kind of ready for it. I always usually target at least a B. I try to make at least a B on most of my exams. If I make an A, it usually means that I poured way too much into my schoolwork, and I poured a lot into my schoolwork and not as much into my family. So that's kind of where I create the balance. If I make a B, that means for the most part, I hit my target points. If I make a C, I need to study more. I need to get in my books. I need to grind a little harder. But an A, I rarely strive for it because that requires me to take a lot of time from my family, my personal. It's a lot. It's kind of a little too much for me. So I usually kind of gauge for that B type average. So I'm gonna go ahead on and let the clips roll on in about my week, where I planned outfits, getting dressed, going to lab, doing injections, me doing sterile compounding in my lab. So I have few clips of that, me going to the library, me doing a little studying, me giggling with a few friends. It's just a quick little recap of letting you guys into my life as a full-time mom, a full-time student, a full-time wife. Yeah, so go ahead on and watch the clips. To get a couple of outfits out. Let's see. A couple. Oh yeah. Okay, so I took out a couple of outfits for school. So these are just some little Pinterest items that I copied. I think this will look really good. Sexy shirt, but you know, put it on there. These are like some little brown bell-bottom pants from for school. This is real simple, basic, just a plain tee. I'm probably gonna dress it up with some accessories. These pants, super cute. They're like little capri pants. I got them from Ross. Super. I love a throw-on dress. This is Ross 2, Shelby Palmer. This is a size 6, but I love these kind of dresses. This is me all day. Just gonna wear it with a little heel. Nothing too much. I don't know. I definitely wanted to wear white before Labor Day. Labor Day is gonna be coming up soon. So, you know, this is kind of what it's giving. And y'all, it's not, I know it's hot outside, but I'm gonna wear these leather pants. I wear what I like. And I got this chocolate shirt that I'm gonna put underneath this pink vest. And I'm probably gonna do some slick back hair. Looks cute. It's freezing in class. It'd be so cold in class. So, and then throughout the week, you guys are gonna see me in my outfits. But that's just my prep work. I took out 5 outfits. I took out 5 outfits, if I'm not mistaken. Now I'm gonna take out my son's clothes. So come with me and do that. Get you these large Ziploc bags. That way your kids can dress their self. Shirt, shorts. I didn't even really do no new school shopping either. Socks. And then your son could dress himself. He have his socks, underwear, and outfit. My baby could go to a school wrinkle. He's in pre-K. Y'all, I'm done. I bagged up all his clothes for the week. First day. Just want what it's giving. I'm at the library studying. First day of class. I got my son off of the bus, then we just chilled. I don't know why, but that's his favorite spot. Then I went for a quick run. This is the second day of class. Just showing y'all in the mirror, nothing special. Then I had to run home and change. I forgot it was my lab day. So I took that off, put on my lab outfit. And then I had to hurry right back to school. Clouds, they are my favorite, most comfortable shoes. I made it to lab on time with extra time to spare. My partner and friend Megan, we are helping each other with garbing up. This is a process in sterile compounding. This is something that we will be having an exam on, so we have to know all the proper steps. Of course, we had a photo op session. Then we had to practice drawing fluid up. There are specific steps on this, and this will be for a grade really, really soon. So that's just me practicing. We had to do at least 6 syringes of 18 gauge needles and 25 gauge needles. That's me and my friend Alex. And we're just practicing, having girl chat. Once you get to the end, it's so hard. Y'all, I'm at IHOP with food. I had a great week, so I deserved it. Today is a Friday. I done ate at IHOP. Fridays I don't have class, so I just put up to the library. Baby stomach full. Stomach is so full. I'm really ready to go take a nap, but I'm about to study. I'll probably stay here for like 4 hours. Got my bag, and I'm gonna study. I ended up leaving. I really wasn't feeling it, but this is it. This is the Cortez Library. I don't want to do the Cortez Library. It's very open. So now I'm about to go to Texas A&M College because I love that library and get me a private room. A&M University Library. I really like their library because it's very secluded, right? And I like the environment there. It's going to be mostly college students. People are going to be studying. People are going to be about their business at that library. They also have like private rooms you can get. You can sign up, put your email down, and get a private room. The only downfall is you do have to pay for parking here when you can just go to a free library. So it just kind of really sets apart the people who actually come here. But the other library is like really open to the public, and sometimes you have homeless people in there, and I don't have anything against homeless people, but sometimes they come sit right behind me and be extra fidgety, and then sometimes they make me a little uncomfortable. Their campus is really beautiful. Get on the This is one of the rooms. I love this room right here. It's my favorite. I'm gonna get this room. This is my room. This is why I love this. They have many rooms that come with different sizes and different views. They also have cute orange cubicles you will see out there. This is the secret of how I actually get into my study zone. I set my timer for 15 minutes. I listen to Beethoven classical music in color. The only thing I focus on is coloring in between the lines. That is a quick recap of my first week as a second year pharmacy student. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna try to keep you guys posted and up to date. Life gets hectic, but I will try to be consistent with my videos. That is a challenge within itself, but y'all gonna see more of me, baby. Clock that T.